Okay, it's recording. So do you want any food?
I have some bread.
Wait, I'm try. Hey guys, welcome to a mukbang with my sister where she has one piece of bread.
I'll get more food. I was just rushed for time. My husband just cut his hair into a mullet.
That's true.
There's a lot happening.
So I have a tray of snacks. These are my quarantine snacks. So that's what I'm mukbanging with.
Well, this is my quarantine snack. I just eat bread all day.
Because all you do is make bread all day.
I know.
Anyway, so we're just gonna chill on Zoom and mukbang. Basically, I wanted to hang out with Colleen because I missed her, and the only way to do that is to tell her it's work related. And
that's not true.
I have a peanut butter and jelly.
On stick bread.
It's like seeds and nut bread.
Wait, is it recording our audio?
Yeah.
But you have headphones on.
Yeah. So. What do you mean?
I don't understand how it's recording our audio if you only can hear the audio in your ears.
It's not like recording it out here. It's like Zoom is recording it.
Are you sure?
This is how I podcast with Mom.
Okay, relax.
You relax.
I had too much coffee. I'm like really jittery.
How many whipped coffees did you have today?
One, but it was 2 servings and I drank it to myself. Have you plucked your eyebrows at all in this quarantine?
Yeah, I did it today.
Mine are a disaster.
Why aren't you plucking them?
Because it's like, why?
Because we still have to do our jobs, which is putting our faces on the internet.
So they can like my face with more hair on it.
But like, I don't get what's changed from January to now. Like,
because I would go to meetings.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Extra hairs on my eyebrows, like in a Zoom or in a camera, but in person, yeah.
See, my life hasn't changed really that much at all. The only difference is I don't see family. Look at how cute I am. It's apples and oranges.
You are literally soccer.
You are a sucker?
You are soccer.
Oh, I'm soccer. Call me a sucker because I like fruit.
You're soccer.
Shut up. You love it. You're waiting for Flynn to do sports so you can do this.
Of course, I'll be the best soccer mom ever if you want to do.
I know.
But that was the one sport you did that I didn't like because
I didn't like it either.
I hated when you did soccer.
It was the worst.
I used to do soccer, but it was always early, like 6 a.m.
6
on
a.m.
Saturday. School all week, and you want me to wake up at 5:30 on Saturday? Are you freaking kidding me?
We had like a 5:30 game once, and I threw up on the field from exhaustion. And I was playing goalie, which I just stood there. But I was so tired that I just vomited. Mom and Dad were like, "Yeah, you're not sick. You're just tired. Take a nap."
Oh God. And also I couldn't like see, like I feel like even though I don't understand sports, like I
Get out of
can
here.
in basketball, baseball, other sports you can like see really clearly what's going on. Soccer, it's just like everyone's crowded around the ball, so you can't really see what's going on.
Yeah.
And you run so far away that if you're sitting on the sidelines, you can't tell. It's just like
It's a bad sport. Like, no offense to everyone else who plays it because the entire world is obsessed with it except America. Dog, can you not for like a second?
I would love the sport. And I would have loved it if it wasn't at 6 a.m. on Saturdays when I was in high school.
Yeah, you came to a couple basketball games.
I've been to a lot of basketball games.
Mm-hmm. And then you went to like one of my football games in college.
Well, I didn't live near you.
I know.
I think I lived in New York.
You did. And the one game you came to.
That I didn't come to your football games.
I'm not shading you at all. The one game you did go to, though, I got a bloody nose and you started crying.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I can't believe you're doing a mukbang where, like, you can hear eating.
Can you hear me eat?
No, it doesn't bother me.
I know, but, like, can you hear me?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
Well, it's not like I'm smacking my lips.
Rachel has, like, it's not just, like, she doesn't like the sound of it. It's, like,
I have a phobia.
phobia of hearing a mouth.
I can handle, because Dad always apologizes because when the food's in his mouth, he like crunches chips really loud. I don't care about crunching. I care about the moist noise.
Of the lip smacking.
Yeah, like the saliva and all that business. That's why I hate ASMR and stuff. Oh, did you see I threw it back today on TikTok?
I have to go look. Wait, is there music? I'll turn off the music so you don't get copyright.
Yeah.
You learned it.
I did. I learned the whole thing. Are you proud of me?
Yes. How do you learn TikTok dances? Because what I do is I'll play it and I'll be like, I'll watch and I'll be like, okay, the first 3 moves, I'll like memorize like, oh, she went like this, this, this. So I'll memorize 3 and I'll pause it and I'll do that a few times and then I'll watch and see the next 3 moves, pause it, and then add the 2 together. So it's 6 moves.
That's
like,
exactly what I do because that's how you taught me how to learn dances.
Like 1 move at a time.
Yeah. because I was getting really overwhelmed. I was like, okay, I got to do TikTok dances, and I was watching them, and I'm like, there's too much movement, and I was stressing, and then I was like, okay, because I'll walk into a theater, and you're like, I have to go on in 10 minutes. Will you do this dance? And you'll teach me a dance in 10 minutes, and I'll know it, like no stress, no sweat. And I was like, how can I pick up Colleen's dances so fast? Granted, they're Miranda dances, but why can't I do it? And I was like, oh, I need to do it like Colleen taught me. So I do one move at a time. And I wrote them down today because you know how you like come up with names for it? You're like,
Yeah.
Oh, what is you didn't like it. Snoop, if I give you this, will you leave me alone or will you bug me more?
Bug you more.
Yes. But look how handsome he is. Wait. Okay. Good boy. I love him.
The Target dog.
That's what Dad said. The first picture I ever sent of Snoop to Dad, he sent me the picture back, but had drawn the bullseye around his eye.
I just haven't thought that until just now.
Is it because there's a Target bag right there?
No, it's because I just looked at him from a different angle, I guess, so his face looked a little longer, like the Target dog. He has the same eyes as that Target dog.
Yeah. So, what'd you do today?
Cuddled Flynn and made bread. And we had brunch, so I ordered bagels because we've been craving bagels, but bagels are really hard, like take a long time to make. And you want bagels in the morning. So you don't have time in the morning to take like 4 or 5 hours to make bagels. Like you have to wake up at 2 in the morning.
You don't sleep. Every morning I wake up to you and Jessica having a full-blown conversation at 2 a.m. So I don't know what you're complaining about.
But I am in bed. I'm not downstairs cooking.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, we ordered bagels. Eric made bacon. So we had like bagels and bacon. I made whipped coffee. We saw a puppet show. Dad and Mom did a puppet show for the grandkids.
You vlogged it, right?
Yes.
How good.
Then I was editing until now. And then I'm going to
eventful day.
film a video teaching the world how to make my blueberry chicken. Blueberry chicken for dinner, Corey.
You know what I'm mad about is that I never get to taste it.
We'll literally make it with tofu.
Ew, savage.
Everyone on the planet would think blueberry chicken sounds disgusting. And I am telling you, it is so freaking good. I hope I can recreate it because I've only made it once. And it was like, honestly, my favorite meal I've ever made in my life. It's because I stuffed the chicken with goat cheese, with a blueberry vanilla goat cheese.
This sounds very hard to make vegan.
Yeah, you'd have to find like fake chicken breast. I don't think you could make it vegan, quite honestly. But you know what you could do is maybe you could make it with, I'm trying to think of a supplement. Like portobello mushrooms wouldn't be good with it, but.
I don't like portobello mushrooms. I hate when they substitute that as meat. I'm like, no. That portobello mushrooms taste like meat before it's cooked. Like that slimy grossness. I hate it.
Like what you could substitute the chicken for, because it's so, well, and you can't make goat cheese vegan. Goat cheese is so creamy.
Yeah.
No vegan cheese that could be that creamy.
Matt makes a good cashew cheese that's really creamy, but I don't think it would be the same.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a mukbang and I'm not eating. Let me find something to eat.
I've eaten so many different things.
Okay, I'm gonna eat an orange. You know what I don't like about oranges?
The fact that you have to put in work to eat it.
But also that it's like stringies get in your teeth.
Yeah, I have to floss afterwards. It's like eating corn on the cob.
Who eats corn on the cob? That is not nice.
People at Thanksgiving?
You cut it off the cob.
Well, I know that's better, but like sometimes you're lazy.
So last time I made my chicken, I used this, but it had vanilla and it was vanilla. This one's lemon and thyme.
Blueberry lemon and thyme.
Well, I'm gonna taste it.
Where did you get that?
Corey got it at grocery store. Yeah. No, that'll be great. Really good. Anyway, sorry. What were we talking about?
Nothing. It's a mukbang. We're not talking about anything. Oh my god.
What?
Don't put a knife near your eyeball.
So, what's your favorite part of quarantine?
That we're getting all the half-done projects around the house fully done.
Can't relate.
Because Matt can't start any new ones because he doesn't have the supplies for it. So he has to finish what he's already started. Love it. You okay there?
Yes. Glenn won't eat. I don't eat oranges like that. He'll only eat them if you cut it in half, like this. This is ones. And he shoves his whole face in it. And if you try to cut a piece for him and put it in his mouth, he'll spit out. He thinks it's disgusting.
You know what? Cutting up an orange into pieces is disgusting.
Well, even slices. He won't eat a slice.
Well, eat a slice?
No.
Come on, kid.
Has to be half and he has to shove his face in it.
You got a weird kid.
What do you miss the most? Not people-wise, like you can't say like family.
Just running to Home Depot if I need something. Also, like ordering things online. I've started to just order straight from the websites and not Amazon, because the only reason I was obsessed with Amazon was like the 2-day shipping.
Yeah.
Now that's out the window.
Now I have oranges in my teeth.
I'm sorry.
I miss touring the most, I think.
It's really annoying that everyone's in town, but I can't see anybody.
I know. The weirdest thing though is like when I do go out, which is very rare, but every once in a while we do have to go to the grocery store for essential things.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like around the rest of the world for everyone else, like obviously, but all my only experiences here in LA, it is eerie to see people lined up 6 feet apart, all wearing masks, all wearing gloves. It looks like a movie.
Yeah, I went to Target for the first time. Like I've been avoiding Target. I usually just go to like smaller hippie places, but I was like, I had to do a Ronald McDonald House run. I was buying them a bunch of stuff and they said, we desperately need toilet paper. And I know if you go to Target before they open and stand in line, you're bound to get toilet paper. So they opened at 9, I got there at 8:30 and I had to stand in line with all these people just wearing masks and gloves. And then we were all let in one at a time. And people were starting to like, once the doors open, people accidentally started getting closer together because, you know, like everyone started moving and they had to stop the line and like shift everyone back a little bit. So they were 6 feet apart and then slowly go back in. And then like people were like running to get to the toilet paper. It was so weird.
Did you get some?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Toilet paper is still a thing that's like,
well, because
people have toilet paper before.
Because 40% of the toilet paper was used at restaurants and office buildings, and they're supplied by commercial toilet paper companies who can't put their toilet paper in like Target and stuff because it's in those big rolls. So 40% of toilet paper have to be shifted to grocery stores. So there like literally isn't enough.
Wait, I still don't get what you're saying.
Okay. So 40% of all the toilet paper used in the world was in like office buildings.
Yes, but those are closed.
Those are closed. So now 100% of toilet paper being used is at homes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So people aren't going dookie at work anymore. They're going dookie at home.
Yeah. So the home supplies are being used more.
Oh, I see.
That's toilet paper wasn't produced enough for 100% at home.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not just people hoarding. It's you literally, there's just not enough.
Wow.
And when I was in line at Target, there was people coming out, like workers coming out, being like, we're out of paper towels, we're out of hand sanitizer, we're out of like naming all the things, like we're out of Lysol. And after they made an announcement of like 10 things that they're out of, people left the line.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't find any like cleaning products.
There were some. I got a Clorox wipe thing for the Ronald McDonald House. It was like one per person.
That's crazy. A lot of people are like fostering dogs during this time.
Yeah, there's shelters that are completely out. Like they don't have a dog in them because people adopted or fostered them all.
I just hope when we all go back to normal that those people don't abandon those dogs.
They will. They will. Are you about to do your makeup? Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna eat. I should do something.
I made shrink-a-dinks for a video.
Love shrinking.
I forgot how fun it is to watch them in the oven shrink up.
No, it's the best.
They do that whole like curly thing and then they magically just flatten out and become perfect.
I've had them where they like curl up though.
Well, when you take them out, you can flatten them back out.
I love shrinking.
Shrink-a-dinks remember when I did those like 3 live shows?
Mm-hmm.
I sold Shrink-a-dinks as merch and they were like the best thing ever, but they take so long to cut out.
Yes.
They're exhausting on the hand. And I never knew that because Dad always did the cutting and baking. I would draw my stupid little thing and then hand it to Dad and he did it all.
Oh, Dad's the best.
What are you putting makeup on for?
I want to film a video later.
Oh yeah,
I'm sick of looking like actual garbage when I film videos.
You're beautiful.
There's this one thing that was so funny on TikTok. There's like a thing where it's like you are like no makeup and then the music shifts and then you're wearing makeup, you know.
Yeah.
And girls were doing it where they just look ratchet and then the music shifts and then like glam, like almost don't even look like the same person. And I think it was Jessica Alba.
Does she even wear makeup?
Literally, Rachel, she did it and she looked exactly the same. But her hair, like she had extensions in a little, but you couldn't even really tell. Like she did not look different. I was like, you are not allowed to do this one.
No.
Same. You're one of those people that you literally look perfect without makeup.
It's for the people that shapeshift. I don't do makeup, like I'm not a makeup human. I mean, obviously I have makeup on my face, but like I don't do contouring or highlighting or the things I'm supposed to do. But one of my favorite TikToks is, it's a voiceover that everyone does where it's like this woman saying how you have to put on your makeup and she goes, you have to make it look like you have no nostrils. Men don't like nostrils.
Men find out that we are shape-shifting. Wow, that was so funny.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite things in the world because it's so true. It's like, make it look like you don't have nostrils, so you're a velociraptor.
TikTok has so many funny things on it. Like, I die laughing at TikTok some nights. Like,
Listen, for years, I've always said Twitter was my favorite app. I was like, Twitter's my jam. And I'm on TikTok more now.
I hated on TikTok so much. For years, was like, I don't get it. It's not funny. I don't get it. And I do think that the content has gotten better. Like, I think it was for a while.
Yeah.
But it's
the musically had to fade out, and then the like Vine kind of content got back on it.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Like, there's one that, like, it was up months ago, but I just remembered it today and I rewatched it. And the first time I watched it, I laughed till I cried, and then today, literally laughed till I cried. Like,
what was it?
You know the Frozen 2 song that goes like,
no.
It's kind of viral. People are doing it out their windows, and then like there's like a guy who yells back because it's like echo. Well, anyway, before that one went trendy, some girl did it where, like, you know the filter where you open your mouth and it's like a huge gaping hole.
Mm-hmm.
You did that, and it goes like, and it's a big gaping hole, and the text says, "My poo trying to come out when I'm at school." And then it cuts to her on her computer, and she goes, "I can hear you."
I remember this. I've seen it.
Funny, I laugh so hard at that every time I watch it, no matter how many times I've seen it, because it is so funny and it's like perfect comedy to me. Like, it's so accurate. Everyone has had that experience where you're like, it feels like your butthole is
yes.
like it's coming out. And in your mind, you just go like, I hear you.
You're like, I'm aware. I can't do anything. I saw a TikTok the other day that confused me. This girl was like, guess who has to poop but doesn't have time? And she's doing her makeup. And she goes, I have to leave in 3 minutes and my poops take 7. And I'm like, wait, if you have to poop that bad, why is your poop taking you 7 minutes to get out of your body?
7 minutes to poop if you have to poop really bad is wild.
No, in the mornings, I wait till it's like doing the thing. And then I get on the toilet, 30 seconds, wipe, I'm done. Like, it needs to just fall out. Yeah. But everyone in the comments are like, you're doing your makeup. Girl, sit on that toilet, poop, and do your makeup at the same time. We are women. We multitask.
So true.
Like, look at you. You're doing your makeup while filming a video with me.
I know. Hello.
Love it.
There's something else about TikTok that you said you didn't understand something. Oh, I know. I have a rant about TikTok.
Oh.
So there's this one dance that's popular right now. It goes, that one. So that one, I don't know how it started, but when I started seeing it, it was people showing off their cultures. So
yeah, like, that's how I saw it too.
They would be in a different outfit that represented one of their cultures. And I thought it was so cool. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to do it because I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't have any culture. Like, my culture is
I'd be holding a Starbucks cup. That's my culture.
To be disrespectful to people like showing their cultures. Mm-hmm. I can't do it even though I love this sound and I love this dance. I don't want to be disrespectful. Now everyone's doing it. But what makes me so angry is that it started off people showing up and some douche, some TikTok, I don't care if people find out I don't know who started it, but I'm sure it was a douche. He took the dance and he started doing this. Okay? So he goes, so normally it's dun, 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 dun. Young boys started doing this. Bum, bum, bum. Like they're pushing a head down to their peni.
Which they've probably never done before in their entire life.
I'm just like, how did you take something that's like a cultural, beautiful, like fun thing to share on TikTok, to share your different ethnicities and celebrate where you're from, and turn it into like a sexual, like...
Because they're gross and disgusting and need to be slapped.
Crazy. Every time I see it, I like want to like dislike it, but that doesn't exist, which is good. There's not like a dislike button, but I'm always like, why can't you respect what it was? Do the dance how it was. Why do you have to make it like you're pushing a girl's or boy's head down to that area? Like, yeah,
that's gross.
I'm just so annoyed.
Because if it was like a normal dance that had nothing to do with anything, like they just added it to a dance, that'd be one thing where you're like, you're a douche.
That's all the time in dances where it's like the hand push down is like a dance move or whatever, or like the throw it back, those are dance moves, that's fine. But the fact that it started off as like a cultural, like cool thing, and they turned it into something sexual is so annoying. Look who's away!
Is it Eric?
Come here, Muff.
Hi, big guy. Oh, I never see him with a binky. That's weird.
He sleeps with the binky.
I understand. I did too till I was 5.
Cuddlebug.
Oh my God.
You're my cuddlebug.
You should shave his head.
No. He does need a haircut.
Are you scared to shave his head because, not shave his head, but cut his hair because he wiggles too much or because you don't know how to do it?
Both. That sound gets stuck in my head all the time.
It really stresses me out when like I hear a song on TikTok, and Matt has never been on TikTok. He's never seen it before. But then like a week later, he'll put like a playlist on in his car and it'll be like a TikTok song. I'm like, what is happening? This isn't right. This is only, there's more to this song than 15 seconds.
I know, I'm always surprised when I hear other parts of the song. You know the song, I know I fucked up, I guess I'm a little. Well, there's a line in it, it's like, guess I'm a quitter, while you're out there drinking.
I'm just still thinking.
That part, I guess, I'm just a quitter. Someone turned on the closed caption on her music video and it's, I'm just a critter, not a quitter. I'm just
no. The closed caption must be wrong. It might have been self-auto closed captioned.
Maybe.
Because if that's the worst lyric in the entire world, if that's it. I'm just an insect. That doesn't. There was a cockroach in my house this morning.
No, I don't like bugs.
I hate them, but I was Swiffering and I went next to the front door with my little Swiffer and there was an upside down cockroach running its legs and I didn't want to scream because I didn't want my dogs to run over and eat it because cockroaches are gross. So I like pushed it with the Swiffer and it attached itself to my Swiffer. So I was right next to the front door. So I just walked out the front door with it trying to remain calm so my dogs didn't run after me. And I went into the middle of the street and I yeeted it. Just chucked it. And that was the story of my cockroach, which was very disgusting.
Oh, just sneeze.
That's a shocker. Is your tent still up from your camping trip?
Yes.
That will never get taken down.
No. Glenn loves it though. He's playing it today.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Where is he? Did Eric take him?
He went upstairs.
To shave his head?
Yeah, I'm scared that like there's a few things. Like one, I'm scared of just totally butchering his hair and he'll look crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm scared of poking him with scissors.
Oh yeah.
And I'm scared because like he has curls in the back of his head right now.
Is he gonna have like Parker hair?
No, it's not like that. It's just, it's like kind of curly, but it's like straight on top.
Okay.
So it's in the back, but only when it's long. When it's short, it's straight. So once
I was thinking that hairdressers should do like Zoom consultations and like talk people through hair, like cutting hair.
Smart idea.
But then I was like, oh wait, but then they don't want to give up their business when this is all over because people then know how to cut their own hair. But I thought it was a good idea. I was like, people should do that because I've always cut Matt's hair. My life really hasn't changed. In the quarantine sense. Like I've always cut Matt's hair. I've always worked from home. I've always been a little homebody.
I've never cut hair before this, and now I've cut Eric's twice. I'm gonna cut it again today.
That's so false. You've cut Dad's hair and you've cut my hair.
I've never cut boy hair's harder than girl hair. Girl hair.
Yeah.
I've got to get my beauty blender wet.
Okay.
My foundation is upstairs, so I'm just gonna use this.
Is it concealer? The same thing.
A little thicker.
Meh, who cares?
I'm not even looking what I'm doing. What's the first thing you're going to do when they lift up the quarantine order?
See mom and dad and hug them.
Same.
I mean, mom will drive down here during the announcement. I think it's going to be like a slow thing. It's not going to be like one day we wake up and they're like, okay, go for it.
No, I think you're going to lift some orders and be like, at your own discretion, you can be in groups of under 10 people.
Yeah.
Family members, or you can see a few friends, and we still recommend you don't, but you can. Like, I feel like it's going to be like first. And then they're opening up some offices, but you still have to remain 6 feet from each other. You know, like I feel like it's going to be really slow, gradual back into normal life. And I feel like they're still going to say, but we still recommend you stay home.
Yeah.
I know people are still doing it because Corey says sometimes he'll see on social media, like he'll be like social distance dinner party and they'll like invite their friends over.
Yeah.
Or social distancing because we're not going to a restaurant. And I was like, that's not social distancing. You're not supposed to see anybody except for who lives in your house.
I have these neighbors down the street. Every day they have different people at their house. Like yesterday, the guys had 2 of his buddies come over and they were like playing with bikes and like fixing up their bikes. And then they all drove away to go like biking. And then today it was like his daughter's birthday and she had friends over and they had like a party of 10 people in their front yard. I was like, what are you doing?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was like, this is not how this works. You people.
Like that, and I feel like they're not true.
I thought everyone was following all the rules because like I was going to little like hippie stores, vegan stores and stuff, and everyone's there is like wearing their masks and they staying 6 feet away and you know everyone's following the rules. And then I was like, oh, everyone's doing great. And then I went to Home Depot I think 2 weeks ago for something.
Home Depot's open?
Yeah, Home Depot's open because like if your pipes burst in your house or like a window breaks or something, you need to replace it. So like home improvement stores are still open. And we went to get something and no one was wearing masks and everyone was just like reaching around each other and no one was paying attention and like bumping into the people. I was like, what is happening? I was like, get away from me, everybody. I don't know. Oh, my favorite is all the protests happening.
Mhm.
They're protesting the stay at home order. Like, the virus is a hoax. It's not real. And then there's people that are in the protests wearing masks. And I was like, if you think it's not real, why are you wearing a mask?
I didn't see that.
It doesn't make any sense.
I see people protesting, but I don't see them wearing masks.
Some are wearing masks, some aren't. But I'm like, what? I don't understand what's happening.
Well, they're protesting. They want to go back to work.
Yeah, when that's not what they should be protesting. They should be protesting the government taking care of them.
Right.
People love capitalism.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I did a full face.
You look beautiful. We can end this here now that you're ready to go film your video.
Well, now Flynn's awake, so now I'm going to play with Flynn. I have to wait till he goes to sleep to film the video.
Well, you look great to play with Flynn.
Thanks.
Thanks for mukbanging with me, even though all you ate was a piece of toast with some butter on it. It wasn't, oh, it was just a piece of bread.
Piece of bread, and I had an orange.
And half an orange. You saved the other half for Flynn to stick his face in.
No, I ate the whole thing. This is from earlier today.
Oh, sorry, I got confused. Well, I love you.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.